We're going to take a look at the installation of Unreal Engine 5 and also Unreal Engine 4. It's going to be a long video. I'm just going to take you through everything. Especially, this would be really great if this is your first time. The first thing that you want to do is navigate to your browser, and I usually use Google and type in Unreal Engine. If you use Google and type in Unreal Engine, you should see the Unreal Engine website and click that downloads button. This will take you to the Unreal Engine website. Scroll down to where you see download launcher. And click the download launcher button. That should prompt you. I'm using the Microsoft Edge browser. It should download. It depends on your internet speed. It looks like it's a 153 megabytes. And just click and open that up. Choose your destination folder and click next, and this will start to install the launcher. You're going to get these prompts. Click allow access to that. Again, depending on the type of computer that you have, this installation process will take some time. And if you do have a slower computer or lower specs, it will take longer. Click yes to allow the Epic online services to make changes to your device. Now after that, the Epic launcher is going to open and it's going to update to its latest version. If it's not the latest version, it's going to download. As you can see, it's going to download the latest update and install. And this, as you can see, was about over 500 megabytes. So again, depending on your internet speed, your installation times will vary. I have a fairly fast internet speed. It's either 300 or 500 megabytes a second. Here we have a launcher prerequisites, and you're going to click yes. And this is basically just going to install whatever packages and stuff like that that aren't already on your computer that the Epic launcher needs to run. Now, as you can see, the Epic launcher has launched and there's a sign in. If you don't already have an Epic Games account, you're going to have to make one. If you hit the gear on the bottom left, what I like to do is go to the settings and be sure to turn off run when my computer starts. It's just a personal preference. Scroll down to where it says sign up, and I'm going to click sign up using my email. It's going to prompt you to enter in your date of birth, so I'm going to put that in. And hit continue. Now you're gonna have to fill in, well, there's another prompt. This is on the Windows Defender firewall. Depending on your internet connection, I would, if this is your home computer, then I would put private and public. If this is public, I mean, it depends on you. Now we're going to verify your email address. And I'm going to check my email. And that Epic email should be coming. I'm going to hit resend again just to make sure I got it. And there it is. You can see it popped up right there. There's the verification code. Copy that. Paste that in and verify my email. Now we are in the Epic launcher. This is the store. If you click that, go back to the account settings. What I like to do is I like to disable my hide the game library and just see the settings on the screen. You can pause the screen if you want, and just these are the settings that I like to use, because I'm primarily using this for game development, so I don't really need all that other stuff. This is the news tab. You can go back to settings and just make sure this is all your preference, but make sure you set up your settings. This is the download tab. Now, if you click the library tag and click engine versions, choose 5.1 or whatever the latest version is. Click install. Gonna ask you to agree to the end user license agreement. Click yes and accept. Now we're going to go to this is the installation location. Choose options. What I like to do is I like to have the starter content, the templates and feature packs, engine source. And you don't need that. Uncheck that, uncheck Android, unless you're using Android. I'm basically just going to uncheck all this stuff that I'm working on Windows Pro platform. If you need Android, then obviously choose Android, but you should be fine with those top three selections. So select those top three and click apply. Choose your installation location, and as you can see, I turned off the shortcut because I don't need that, and click install. The launcher is going to ask for some more permissions to make changes to your device, to your computer. You want to click yes, and that is going to start installing. Again, depending on how fast your computer is, this is going to take some time. I believe this computer, it's running a i7 9th generation and 32 gigabytes of RAM. And as you can see on your screen, it's download. You can see if you hit the downloads button, you can see it downloaded. So that's finished installing, and as you can see, it's 129 gigabytes. You're gonna click that plus sign again and choose 4.27.2, the last Unreal Engine 4 version, and we're gonna do the same as far as choosing our installation option. You should be good with the top 3. The first one is automatic. And click apply. And then click install. It's pretty much the same as Unreal Engine 5. Now that's going to start downloading and installing at the same time. Again, that's going to take some time, so depending on your computer. So that's done. As you can see, that's 216 gigabytes. Now let's launch Unreal Engine 5.1 or Unreal Engine 5 for the first time. Because this is the first time, this will take some time. But after this first launch, it's going to be a lot quicker. And currently, it looks like it's looking or downloading. I believe it's going to start downloading the prerequisites. They're not already installed on your computer. Okay, I'm going to click yes to allow these prerequisites to make changes to your computer. And you're just going to, as far as the type of the computer that you're going to need to use Unreal Engine, just go by those guidelines that Unreal Engine gives you. But I mean, you're just going to need the fastest computer possible. As you can see, it's going to download the prerequisites. This is .NET Framework 3.5. Click yes and download those. Firewall is going to pop up. This is for your home PC. I would just click both. This is for a laptop. You might just want to uncheck public, but it's totally up to you. And the firewall is going to pop up again. I would select both. If this is your personal or home computer, it shouldn't make a difference. Again, another firewall. And as you can see, the loading screen has just popped up. And it is still downloading all the required files, as you can see in the background. Again, because this is the first time, it's just going to take some time. The second time and thereafter, it's going to be a lot faster. But again, all of this depends on the speed of your machine, the quality of the graphics card, processor, and your hard drive. I'm currently running a SSD or NVM or something like that. Solid state drive. I also have a i7 and I have a bunch of RAM. All right, looks like it's almost done downloading. You can see it in the background. And it looks like it's almost done. As you can see in the background, that is the Unreal Engine project browser. And I don't have the best machine, but as you can see, it's still taking a fair bit of time. And now it looks like it's going to install all of that stuff that it's been downloading. All right, so the .NET framework, all of that was just the .NET 3.5 framework. But the installation was successful. And I think we're good to close that. Now we can start an Unreal Engine project. I'm just going to type in test install. This is the recent project. And click games. I'm going to click a blank project. These are the different projects, as you can see. First person, third person. And then there's the project templates for film and video, architecture, automotive and product design. And simulation. Go back to games. Make sure you choose blank project. Give your project a title. You can choose between Blueprint or C++, desktop, or platform. Choose maximum, and just to load everything. Choose starter content. Press create. Let me rename this. Again, because this is the first time, it is going to take a fair bit of time. But even when you do start, if you start another new project, it's going to take some time as well. But after this project has already been launched for the first time, this process should be a lot faster, you'll notice. right, almost done. As you can see, still building, loading, and that's pretty much it. As far as Unreal Engine 5, just gonna wait till this finish loading, and there you go. Just has a little bit more shaders to prepare. Alrighty then, it looks like we're done. And that's the installation and opening of the first Unreal Engine 5 project. Now we're going to do the same as far as, let's open up an Unreal Engine 4 project. The last version is 4.27.2. Again, this is going to take some time the first time you do it, but I believe because this is a older version and more streamlined, it shouldn't take as long. Right? So that's going to pop up, and you can tell the icon is different or is older. We're going to give this access to, we're going to allow the permissions to allow editor to make changes to our computer, as you can see. Here's the firewall. Again, if you're working from home, just click both private and public networks. Loading screen has popped up, and now we can select just like Unreal Engine 5, we can select a gaming project, template, film, architecture, or automotive. I'm going to choose games. Click next. I'm going to choose blank, or you can choose one of those templates. First person, flying, puzzle. Is that riding? Third person, top down. Twin shooter, handheld. Click next. Choose your installation name and location. Choose blueprints, quality, ray tracing disabled, starter content. It's up to you. And click create project. Also, extra tip, if you don't, it's okay if you choose not to add the starter content, you can add that later on. And there you go. Popped up fairly quick because it's it's Unreal Engine 4, so it's an older project.